Hello friends and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter. I gotta move this light, it is way too close. And we got another pay dirt review to do. I have been editing for the past 3 weeks. Haven't done a pay dirt in a while until now. So I got a new pay dirt. This is a brand new pay dirt. I love doing brand new pay dirts because I haven't done repeats. I love that. And this one is a Canadian pay dirt. I like Canadian pay dirts because they live where all the gold is. And this one is called Mammoth Gold Nuggets. Right there, 1 gram of gold guaranteed. It's got a nice little picture of some guy holding a piece of gold. Brennan's Klondike Gold Rush Pay Dirt Bag. Freeze for a thumbnail. Or this. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to go. Or. So there's that. Gram of gold guarantee. Very small bag. Maybe a pound. Throw the intro. Let's get started on it. So we got this in the mail about 3 days ago. It cost $82 for 1 gram, except you had to pay taxes and shipping, which made it an even $100 bill. I'm going to pour it in a bowl and we're going to take a look at it. And I don't need a very big bowl for this because, like I said, small bag. We're going to pan down. Again, one of these traditional pay dirt bags. Everybody's got them. Very dry. Dump it in there. A little dusty, not too bad. And with these pay dirt bags comes the challenge of getting everything out of the crevices. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take my squirt bottle here and squirt any excess out. I think I already got it all out. I don't see much in there at all. So that's good enough. I think I got it all. Nope, there's another piece right there. Dadgummit. I don't like cutting bags open, but I might have to. All right, finally. We'll check it one more time. There's still pieces in there.
Son of a biscuit eater.
My whole video is going to be me trying to get the gold out of the crevices. If you pop the ends off of this bag, you can get it a little bit more open and therefore be able to get more of that stuff out. Finally got it all out. I'm going to look at it real quick, make sure there is no gold. Do a quick pan back. No gold. Some bigger rocks, river rocks. Looks like this had been pre-washed, probably concentrated. On this bag, again, Brennan's Klondike Gold Rush Pay Dirt Bag. Picture him holding a nice big fat gold nugget that I hope is in my pay dirt. Guaranteed 1 gram of gold, and it says it may also contain pyrite, marcasite, ooh, I've never heard of that. Garnets, ilmenite, hematite, and magnetite. I've heard of those. I don't know what ilmenite is, and I don't know what marcasite is. Man, there's a site for everything. There it is. We're going to classify it right now. We're going to start with my 1/4 inch mesh just because there's some big rocks in there, and I just want to get those out of the way. A little dusty. The only thing I don't like about this classifier, it is so loud. So there's your 1/4 inch. And now we'll go to my regular classifiers. So I got my 10 mesh. We'll do that real quick. There's the 10 mesh. Let's go do the 20 mesh now. I'm trying to get all that dust out of there. Shake it. And there's my 20 mesh. I'm only going to do 40, and then I'll do minus 40, and we'll be done. So let's take a look at it over here. All right, so like I said, probably the fastest I've ever classified any pay dirt that I've ever done. And here it all is, right here, just 5 classifications, starting with my plus 1/4 inch, followed by my plus 10, plus 20, plus 40, and minus 40. All right, let's go to the overhead shot and pan this guy's pay dirt and see what we get. What are we going to start with? Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way, because again, I did not see any gold in this at all. So let's just throw it in a pan, get this over with so we can get to the stuff that actually has gold. All it is river rocks. I don't even see any quartz. But yeah, no quartz. Kind of a bummer. I like quartz.
Bummer.
I like crushing quartz and seeing if there's any extra gold in that. Pan this real fast so we can get this done. Oh no. No gold. What a shocker. There's the 1/4 inch. We're done with that. Now let's move on and actually theoretically start with the minus 40. Now I'm going to do this in 2. Again, this stuff's pretty clean stuff. Very little dirt in there. Stratify this real good and let's start panning. Yeah. It's dark material, so you'll be able to see the gold pretty easily, so that's good. Let's go ahead and take it to the finishing side. Stuff's very easy to pan off as well. Pan it back. And nothing, I don't think. Hold on, not a single thing. Let's pour the rest in there. But yeah, somebody recommended this company to me, said they had good pay dirt. When I got online, I was actually looking for like a 3-gram bag. He seemed to be sold out of a lot of his pay dirts, so I just was only able to get a 1-gram bag at the time. I like getting new pay dirts. This one's new, never done it before. All right, that's good enough. Quick tap, pan it back. And I don't see any gold in this. Wait a minute, I might have, yeah, I got one tiny piece of fly poop. Don't know if you can see it. There it is, right in front of my finger. One piece of gold. And that is all of the 40 mesh, the minus 40. So now let's go on to my plus 40. And here it is. Plus 40, not a whole lot. We're gonna dump it all in there. I'm literally almost done with this pay dirt. I've been in my garage for 10 minutes. This is the kind of pay dirt I don't like. Nothing against this guy or nothing, but this is why I do not like little bags of pay dirt. They're just so fast to pan out. But it's probably good for you guys because you won't have to suffer through a 30-minute video. This one will probably only be 29 minutes because I'm really good at dragging videos out. I try to make a mini series out of my videos. Yeah, this stuff is just super easy to pan out. I mean, all I'm doing is just sticking my pan in there. I'm not using any force whatsoever, and it's just pulling it out as I stick it in there. All right, let's tap it. Oh, wow. And not a single piece of gold. All right. So nothing in the plus 40. Now it is time for the 20 mesh. And again, not enough to do more than one pan. Let's get to it. Maybe I'll stratify it for 15 minutes. That way a video will last a little bit longer.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. They never put enough dirt in your pay dirt to pan. Blame Canada.
Okay, here we go. Ah, guess what I'm finally seeing, folks? A little bit of that AU. Ooh, and I can hear it too. Yeah, there's a lot in this one. I hope so, because there's only one. I've only got 10 mesh left and we're done, so I hope this one's full. All right, starting to pack in, so let's go to my finishing side. Quick tap. Oh, this one wants to be difficult. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of here. Yeah. What in the heck what is that? That is wicked. Ooh, I can't wait to look at that in a microscope. It's very silvery looking though. Yeah, these are definitely some heavies, but I don't want to, there's a couple of these odd looking pieces of metal in here too. All right, I got to use the finger method. It's wanting to roll around, so give me a second. Very interesting stuff. So here all this is, and it's a combination of gold and pyrite and whatever else. And I'm going to go ahead and suck all of it up. A couple of them I'm really not sure on what they are. Like, I can't tell if that's a piece of gold or not. It's kind of staying up, but since this is not a lot of pay dirt, I'll go ahead and suck all this stuff up and then we'll look at it in a microscope. And that is all of the 20 mesh, and now all we have left is the 10 mesh and we are done. So let me get that right now. And here it is. And that is all we've got. Throw the whole thing in there. I see some gold immediately. Can you see them? Let's see if you can play the spot the gold game. It's like a bowl of grape nuts with gold berries. A little bit of organics, not a whole lot. Start panning it very gently, because there's a piece of gold right there. A big piece too. Yeah, these rocks are a little bit heavier. Not wanting to play nice. I'm gonna have to stick my head down here a little bit so I can make sure there's no gold slipping out. Oh yeah, I can see the gold. For a gram bag, that's a rarity too, because normally when you get gram bags, you get a lot of flaky gold and flour gold, and maybe one or two pickers. Tap it back. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that nugget. Let's get the rocks out of the way. And there it is. Man, 7 pieces. And all of them are coarse and chunky, including that one. Look how big that piece is. Picker, 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 pick. Oh, picker, picker, picker. 7 pickers in our final class. And there is the nugget. I'm trying to find my dime so I can give you a comparison, but I'll do it when we get in our room. But that's a pretty piece of gold. It's flat, but it's really coarse. Awesome. Just like that, we are done with that 1 gram bag of pay dirt. We're gonna let it dry. Take it longer to dry than it was to pan it, but we're gonna let it dry, take it upstairs, get a good look at it, get a value, look at those other pieces. You know the drill. See you guys upstairs. All right, guys, and welcome back to my room, my new and improved room. You wouldn't know it, but yeah, it is new and improved. You remember all that flooring I was talking about in other videos that was in the garage? New flooring. So that was a relief to get done. So we got the gold dried. Quick stuff. I'm gonna have to pull the pyrite and stuff out of it. So what I'm gonna do first is we're gonna look at it on the microscope. Then I'm gonna separate the non-gold and then we'll weigh it. Let's go ahead and start looking at these doohickeys right here. Now that looks like pyrite, but I really don't know the difference between pyrites and other metals that are similar to pyrite. Let's zoom out. But they all look different. They all look totally different from each other. Those two look pretty close. That piece right there, I think that's a piece of gold. It looks like it's covered in quartz, but let's look at these other ones before I move that one to my gold pile. That's pyrite, I'm guessing. Yeah, those pieces look like pyrite, so there's those. That big piece, I'm gonna say it is pyrite, but it doesn't look like that other stuff. Yeah, I think it's pyrite. If it's a different metal that you all know that I don't, let me know in the comments. So this one I think is gold. It's just covered in quartz. What do y'all think? Gold covered in quartz, gold covered in quartz. Cool. Looks like a brain, don't it? Gold brain. All right, let's look at my gold. Look at that. So big, I can't even get it in focus. Look how coarse it is. That is so cool. It's got such great formations. I mean, all the way through it. Look at that. It even has some quartz still left in it. Let me flip it over real quick. That's what I love about this microscope. Stuff that you can't see with the naked eye, you can pick up with this. I can see all the quartz that's still embedded into that piece of, look at that. What a freaking awesome piece of gold. That pay dirt was just worth that piece of gold. Here's the rest of them. Cool. Look at that. That one's got, looks like it's got a lot of silver in it. It's not as yellow as these pieces. I could do this all day. But yeah, look how coarse it all is. A lot of it still has quartz in it. There's some with quartz. Look at that piece. There's the piece I was wanting to look at. Look at that. See those pockets that still has quartz in it? That's so cool. Let's zoom in on it. And then I'll stop. I could do this for an hour, folks. So I can just sit here and stare at gold forever. Oh, cool. It's got so much depth to it. Look at that. This is cool stuff, folks. Love it. I love looking at that stuff in a microscope. It's like gold porn. Erase that out of your head. And now let's weigh it right now. First of all, we'll look at it from a distance. All that pretty gold. It doesn't look like much though, does it? So let's get a weigh in. I hope we hit that gram mark. Make sure we are on grams. We are. I'm going to zero it out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh that one piece. I'm going to say it's 3/10 of a gram. Ooh, 0.396, almost 4/10 of a gram right there. Just that one piece. All right, let's dump the rest in there. Oh, half a gram. 8, 9. Oh, come on. Come on. Wow, is that right? Let me weigh that again. I'm zeroed out. It's at 1.3 grams. It just jumped awful fast to 1.3. So let me weigh it again. 1.324 grams of gold. That is crazy. 1.324. 1.324. Yeah, that was a lot more than I anticipated. I thought maybe a gram, like right on top of a gram, but that was 1.324. That's awesome. Let's go on the Go calculator, see what kind of value we get. And let's start off by finding out what kind of value we got. 1.324 grams of gold is what we got in that bag, which was awesome. We're going to call it 24 karat natural placer gold. Gold prices are at $2,082.64. They went up. That's even better. Calculate. Oh, 88.65. That's awesome. 88.65. I already know what the percentage is, but we'll do it anyway. 88.65. 88.65. Paid 100 even for it, so we know that our percentage will be 88.65. So we got 88% back on that pay dirt, which is great. So here's his website. This is what I got right here. The way he does this pay dirt, the one with his face on it, is you can select how many grams you want. So you can go all the way up to a half a troy ounce or 1 troy ounce guaranteed, but they're out of stock. Good stuff. There it is, 88%, almost 89% return. Awesome. Like I said, the gold is chunky, but I didn't get a lot out of that pay dirt bag because they were all big. I thought it was going to be right at 1 gram. And as high as gold prices are, I thought maybe it would be closer to $100 because I got 1.3. Still great. 88% return is in that top tier of pay dirt vendors. So I will definitely be buying from him again. More than likely, I will try to buy a 3 to 4 gram bag the next time I get from him. That piece of gold that I got is probably one of the coolest pieces that I've gotten, because normally my bigger nuggets are just pretty much just a round piece of gold. Love that gold. Do recommend it. Super fast to pan out, super easy to pan out. That does it for this quick pay dirt review. I appreciate everybody who has watched my channel and this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Costs you nothing, helps my channel, and I appreciate all of you who have subscribed. And if you have not, just a little click of the button and you're subscribed. You don't even have to do anything. And also hit the like button. Well, I just sat there and said you didn't have to do anything. Now I'm telling you to hit the like button and the share button. Share with your friends, your family, your enemies. Who cares? Share. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Love hearing from you. Till my next one, this is Heath saying peace and love, and I will see you on my next review. Bye.